Welcome back to the shop, guys. We are back to work on this Honda Civic, and we're going to change the spark plugs today. But before we change the spark plugs, I made it a little bit easier on him. I marked our firing order just in case, because we have to pull this valve cover off, and hopefully y'all can see why. It's hard to see down there, but there's puddling around the spark plug, so we're going to have to replace that. So to make it easier on Jay, alarm moment, I numbered them. This is the number 1 cylinder over here, and then it goes 2, 3, 4 all the way across there. So 4 goes on the distributor side. So we're gonna pull them all off. He's gonna put new spark plugs on, but when we put new wires on, but when we do new wires, it's easier to have these marked for him to know the order to place the new wires on. So we're gonna start. He's gonna start pulling these off, and then he's got a hose here that's got to be unhooked, and then a few little clips here, and just a bunch of 8s and 10s. Well, that might all be 10s. Okay, so I'm gonna get him some tools, and we'll get started on this. All right, he's gonna start right here, and Joel, you're gonna unhook. You're gonna unhook right here, and you're gonna pull this hose off. You're gonna need that tool I gave you. That's a clamp. Where? Let me just pull these wires. I'm gonna pull these wires out of his way. Okay. Right there. You see that right there? You can get in there with that, and try to wiggle it and slide it down. No, you gotta be right on these. No, you gotta be on these ears right here. You might have to get a regular pair of pliers. These ain't gonna close it enough, I guess. Go get a regular pair of pliers. Hold it. Here, let me try. Let me try from this one. I'm gonna try to get this one right here. Alright, we should be able to pop it loose once we get the radiator unhooked, or the valve cover uncovered. So what you need now is you need to unhook this tin right here. Where did I put? Oh, right here. Take that tin right here out, and then there's 4 tins right here, and that's all I see. I would start with this one. Get this one out of your way. Oh, there's another tin right here that you probably need to get out of the way. It's for your throttle cable. Now, if we're lucky,
where's the other one?
I was able to get it off. Let's see. All right, let's pull this head off, or this valve cover off. I had it loose yesterday. There we go. That, I don't believe you can. This hose right here is holding us up. We need to get this hose off. That's what's holding us up, getting it off.
Can we take that hose off?
We took the clamp off. We need to pop it off. I was hoping if we... So I think if we grab a pair of pliers, maybe we could twist it. If it breaks, it looks dry rotted anyway. We'll just have to replace it. Lightly grip it and just turn it back and forth. Yeah, just lightly grip it. And, no, the other side. That side right there. That's the side's clamps off. Just grab it and just twist back and forth. A little more. You gotta actually grip it on the metal there too. Because what you gotta do is you got a lot of stuff built up on it. There we go. It's gonna be dry run, so I'm not worried about it. We're gonna just have to replace it soon. It didn't do much damage though. I don't see no damage anyway. So it'll be okay until we do replace it. For these rivet things. There we go, grommets. Alright, that's off. I'll make sure nothing fell into this. We look good. We look good. Alright. So all we gotta do is it's these spark plugs grommets right here that was leaking. But we're replacing the whole gasket. Let's take it into the shop. Pull these grommets off here. Something's tighter. There we go. There's a random tool laying on the. And we're gonna go for the gasket here. Let's see if I can get under that. Pick would have been handier right now. I don't know why I didn't grab a pick. Need to get it started. And there she goes. Gasket kit here. Here. Alright, move that plug out of the way. You know what? Go get a Phillips screwdriver, Julian. We're going to remove your air hose, and maybe that'll loosen that up. We broke a line. Okay, we broke a line. We broke a coolant line. Alright. It's not a very big line, so should be okay. We'll get some clamp though and clamp it so I don't. Alright, we're just gonna put our head on, or the valve cover on. And we'll worry about that. I think we got room. Let's set her on down. Set her on down. Oh, we lost one of these grommets. Okay, let's go find the last lost grommet.
Right there.
Oh. All right, I want you to start, Joel, and just hand tighten these. And then when we go to torque them down, you ain't gonna have a lot of torque. You're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the best way. I don't know if there is a pattern for this, but that's the way we're gonna go on this.
Done.
All right, take this. You want me to? Do you feel comfortable torquing?
I don't know what is it.
So torquing means we're just gonna tighten it down until it feels. And I'm probably gonna go several times. So. We're just wanting to make sure. We got a good seal. But you can put the other stuff on. Let me see that one. So,
Let me go late.
yeah, that one goes
Where
right.
did they go over here?
It went right. It went right here. Went right here. With this wire going through it. This. I think. Yeah, that one. That one.
And this one went, I don't even know.
I just hand tightened that one for you. That one went right here. The cable.
How? Because what's this?
I don't remember that one. I think that one went with this down here. You got it tightened?
Yeah.
All right, you got this one tightened too? We're gonna leave this unhooked. For you guys watching, we're gonna leave this unhooked because we did break a line back here that has to be replaced. So now we're gonna grab our spark plugs. I'm gonna put the spark plug wires back in. This is one. Even though we're replacing them, I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way so we know what we're dealing with. 2, or 3, 2. All right, let me go get the setup for these. Got one. You'll be fine. Start with the number 1 cylinder right here. So join, pull that out, and we're gonna trace this wire back. This is gonna be our longest wire in that set. We're only gonna do one at a time, and the reason being is it makes it easier for you to know where to put them. So what you're gonna do when you go get your new wire out, you're gonna just kind of take this, but right first, I want you to take the spark plug out. You stick that down in there, and lefty loosey. Make sure. Yeah, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Just wanted to make sure I had the right one for you. So I'm going to show you on this first one. Some mechanics hate this stuff, but this stuff right here is an aluminum blocks and stuff. Kind of helps. Put a little bit of anti-seize, and you're just going to go a little bit. I go on the upper thread and I just go around. You don't want none on the electrode down at the bottom. Like that. Then you put this back in. And you're going to unhook it. You never want to start your spark plug with your ratchet. You want to start your spark plug by hand. So stick it down in there. The reason you want to do that is so you don't feel, if you can feel if it's starting to cross thread. You don't want it to cross thread. So tighten as tight as you can by hand. You'll feel it go all the way in. You'll feel the resistance, a lot of resistance if it's cross threading. Yeah, a bit of torque, not a whole lot, but a lot, enough. And go get you a spark plug wire. And what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you on this one, so you know on the others. Pull this one. I hate when this happens. You're gonna take and put it in the one we just pulled off. All right, now you start on your number 2. Do the same. Pull it out with the ratchet. Trace that wire. There you go. Change the spark plug out. Alright, get your new one. Actually, we're going to make it easier this time. We're going to put it in here first and then hold that. And we're just going to shoulder, just give you a tiny bit of anti-seize around the threads. And now hand tighten. Feel like it's going in there good?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll prevent your cross threading. Okay. Let me feel. Okay, you're good. You don't want too much, but you want enough. Go get your wire. Stick it down in there. Right there. And that should be good. All right, guys, he just got 2 more to go. So we're gonna stop this because the camera's dying. And I'm gonna let him finish those 2s up, and we'll start the camera back. Now on to the oil change. So Joel's gonna have to get down there with his 7mm socket and change the oil. We got it jacked up enough, and a ramp and a jack stand and a jack under it, so it should be safe enough. Joel, right here from this front side. All right, let me show you. You might have to move this out of your way until you get it loosened. But it's right there.
This.
Yeah. Incredible Hawk installed this one.
This.
That should be right. It should be right. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna get.
Going down this way, it should be coming.
That is all tight.
Here, hold that. sometimes. We have the jack handle here. Maybe it might not be. It might be too long. Let's see. I hate when people do this.
Isn't this why we own a drill?
No, you don't use drill on it. We usually don't use an impact on a drain plug. You'll be out changing your oil pan before too long if you do that. Oh, is that our piece of your serpentine belt? You show that on camera. That piece of your serpentine belt fell down. Hell, guess who's getting a new serpentine belt? That guy. Add it to a long list of things you need. There we go. Sometimes I just use the cheater pipe. Alright, now you can finish it all the way. Actually, you might. Yeah, just put your oil pan in place first. And after we drain that, after all that oil drains, we can put the plug back in and then we'll do the oil filter. Which for some reason, I feel like the oil filter on this one's gonna be easier from the top. And out she comes. All right, he's tightening it up. I told him to do it by hand first. And then he'll take his ratchet, torque it down some. You don't have to incredible hawk torque it, but give it a little bit of torque on it. Ratchet. There's our oil filter. Okay. Well, this one's kind of in a disparate spot. He's a big boy, and we can't. This car ain't very high up with this setup we got right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it for him, but I'm gonna show him the basics of putting it back on. So let me remove this real quick. All right. Well, the filter's off. It took some work. You can see it's kind of dry, so I'm going to teach him how to put the filter on. All right, Julian, you're going to stick your finger down in the oil, and you're going to lube up the O-ring on that. You see that? That's your O-ring right here. Yeah, right here. You're going to lube it up real good. Just do it one more time. Get real good. All right, I'm gonna show you this time. For future, you can do it yourself. You don't need to, all you gotta do is put these on hand tight. So I think I can go in with the top on this side, on this one. Yeah, maybe. Can't remember. Yeah, I can. All right, I'm gonna go in from the top here. So I don't have to get back down under the car. And what I do, Julian, what I do is I take a hand tight, because sometimes you get slippery. I take a shop rag and I get under there and I just turn it hard, as tight as I can by hand. I'm probably gonna go under the car and get it, finish up getting tight, and then we can put the oil in it. All right, guys, let's start this back. Yeah, slowly pour it in there. Ooh, don't. All right, guys, that is done. So we got valve cover gaskets changed, new spark plug wires, new spark plugs, replaced a few hoses here, 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 Now our next job is serpentine belt, and in this video we're going to go ahead and do headlights. But as you can tell, and I'll show you the headlights we're putting in, but as you can see here, they are chewed up. So we're gonna have to replace these wires before we can put those on. Serpentine belt looks like that's gonna be quite a fun job. The air filter needs replaced, battery, and a few more wires, and we're getting there a little bit at a time, but we did get this stuff done, and this is video. So let's take a look at the headlights that we got in. So the company sent us some LED headlight bulbs for it. I don't know how to say this. You know how to say this? Exidio? Whatever. We're really happy with this, and there'll be a referral, and these are going to be some bright LED lights. Cousin Cletus, I believe this is his channel's name now, he just did some in a van. So we're about to put these, we're going to put these in the next video when we replace these wires and the serpentine belt. So I'll put a link for these in the description. My camera lens is dirty. So that's pretty much it. We're going to go and show you what East Coast Ken sent us. Julian, open this up. So East Coast Ken sent him a cleaning kit for his car, and I did a little clip. I'll find it. If I can find it, I'll put it in here. Him using it on his seats, trying to clean his seats up. But it's got a little bit of everything here, cleaning supply wise, drill attachments, sponges, microfiber cloth. He even sent some of this putty for cleaning out cup holders, I think. Yeah, cup holders. And Julian's been using it, cleaning up that car, because y'all have been following along. This car was nasty. So he's been cleaning, using it. So anyway, guys, big shout out to East Coast Ken. Also, link to his channel in the bio, and the link to, I believe his channel is called Cousin Cletus now. New video on the same headlights that we got. I'll put in the bio too. So we got that much done. It's a work in progress, like I said. We still got to do the windshield. Serpentine belt now, battery, some wiring fixed, but we made quite a good chunk in this video. I think we got the tune-up on it. So anyway, guys, follow along if you want to see this content. Anyway, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See y'all next time in the shop.